How's it going, guys? Thanks for joining me on this video here, kind of introduction to ThreeWorks and what it actually is. All right, also why it can benefit you. All right, if you are looking to possibly get into some side money or even full-time to promote something like this. I again just want to thank you for taking time out. I know we're all busy and this may be out of the blue, but I really believe that this will be worth your while, or you at least may know somebody that can benefit from this. So I do want to go into ThreeWorks and what it actually is. It's pretty simple. ThreeWorks is a technology company focused on developing apps. And the first app that they've come to market with is self-titled, and it is more or less a mix between your ESPN or your Bleacher Report with your updates and stats, and also Angry Birds or Candy Crush or War Dragons or any of those games that you find on the App Store. Right? We've kind of found a perfect mix between the two, and we also realize that we are part of a humongous market and there's a ton of potential for growth. Okay, and let me just illustrate this for you. So this whole app industry started basically with Apple. Right? They came out with the idea of an app, an application, kind of shortcut to help you do things in daily life. Right? We know that apps help us with everything from the flashlight tool on your phone to getting directions to using Groupon for your coupon codes. Everything is run by apps now. So we want a part of that. Okay? And what we've done is we've combined it with something awesome, which is sports and games. And we give away free stuff every Friday based on who has the most points. All right? And the best part is it's totally free to download. Just please understand, this is a free game to download. If you just want to download and play, it's totally free. So please do that. Okay? And this is how it's going to look. So starting from the left side here, we have the home page, and then we have the main page on the middle left there where you select what sport and game you'd like to play, and we'll go through those games. Okay, and then we go to the right there, the middle right, we have your daily scores, which you can see yesterday's, today's, and then tomorrow's lineups for all the games and the scores for all the sports. And then on the far right, we actually have in-game updates and stats. So if you can't watch the game in person, you can still actually know exactly what's happening play by play, which is really cool. I would say that is essentially what any other sports app does for you and why you go to that app. And we are trying to convert people to this app because it has all that information and stats for you, but it also has fun games to play, just like the ones you're looking at now on the screen. Okay, so what we have here on the far left is our game Lucky Number, where essentially you just pick a number between 0 and 9. And if the score's last digits add up to that number, then you get points. Okay, what we're going for here is points. And this is, again, free to play. The middle left screen, we have our fantasy draft. Okay, in the middle of both screens, actually. What you'll play in that game is kind of a mini version of a FanDuel or DraftKings. We are not trying to compete with them by any means. We have more to offer in our app than just fantasy, but we also wanted to capture that. And it's basically a mini fantasy. We pick the top players from each league, big name players, and you do not have to know anything about sports to do this. You can still just randomly pick, or if you know some of the big named players, you can just pick those, and most of the time you'll be right anyways. And then on the far right is the pick'em sheet, where you simply just pick who you think will win. All right, so again, what we're trying to go for is the average everyday sports enthusiast, not the people that spend 3 to 5 hours a week drafting up lineups and looking at injury reports. Okay, the mass general public is just an avid sports fan and they watch the games, But this app is fun and simple to do and play, so it becomes addicting because what you play for are prizes. Anywhere from gift cards to fine dining restaurants to promotional items to products and swag. We're giving away all these items every Friday based on your points on the leaderboard. All right, and that's what you'll see in the middle of this screen right here. And then one more thing I wanted to talk about on the far left screen. Stay with me, okay, guys? Far left screen where it says next goal. That is actually interactive play. or in-game polling, as some people call it, and this will be worth the most points. And the reason being is that you have to actually be watching the game live and playing along with the game, which is really cool, okay? People can do this at home, or let's say you're out at a bar with some friends and you just want to see who can do the best, right? If the game's on, you can play and do this with all of the games.